Hello Virgo, and welcome now to Shout Out Wednesday. Post a question or a comment on YouTube or the Mothership on a Wednesday. I'll do my best to answer 1 week later. Well, sunny and professional today, and rather decisive for the virgins of the zodiac, the Virgos. That's because of two astrological influences. On the one hand, the moon, which as you know is the emotional focusing agent of our life, is now moving into Gemini. And for Virgos, Gemini is how you approach your career. Did you know that? When it comes to your career, you are a Gemini. Virgos are basically messengers in life. They make legacies out of being messengers. Sure, they're nurses. Sure, they're helpful. Sure, they're brilliant. But at the end of the day, isn't it always a Virgo telling you you've done something wrong? And thank God you do, because you're the only one that actually checks to see if there's a crack in that foundation. So emotionally, you're going to be focused on your career and legacy, and probably a little sensitive to other people's opinions of your career for the next 48 hours. Now, zipping around the zodiac, the sun in Capricorn, ruled by Saturn today, which means it's a day of making key decisions. We're in chapter 2 of Sun in Capricorn, which means the decisions that Virgos are making deals with what you will no longer move towards when it comes to personal dreams, and what you will now move toward when it comes to personal dreams. This month, it's about Virgos really cutting away the crap and getting to the core of their inner child and what they really want to be when they grow up, what they really want out of romance, what they really want out of children, and really getting rid of that skeptic inside their head that says it can't happen, it won't happen, it'll never happen. That's all crap. We all light cast our reality, so it is now time for Virgo to at least say privately in the mirror in the next 24 hours, you know what, universe? I don't want this. I don't want to be a lawyer like my parents want me to be. I want to be this, a juggler in the circus, whatever it happens to be. Usually it's pretty quirky with you Virgos. And then finally for our shout out, really deals with Paku Shaman. I think that's the best way to say it. Sorry, I do my best on YouTube. Who asked the question, how does Chinese astrology relate to Western astrology? We know that's a very good question. Now, Paku Shaman is actually a rooster. I know a lot about roosters. I'm actually dating a rooster, so I'm going to answer this question very carefully. You know what's interesting is they say that roosters and Virgos are the same vibration. I think astrologically, Chinese astrology and Western astrology are looking at the same soul essence, but they're looking at it from a different perspective. Chinese astrology is looking at it from a 12-year perspective, as Western astrology is basing it on a 12-month perspective. Both are looking at the same reality in different ways, but what's really compelling to me is the only planet that has a 12-year cycle around the sun is Jupiter. So in some senses, Chinese astrology is very much the orbit of Jupiter. All right, that's all I have for Shout Out Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow with more. Live, love, be. So